Chris Rock has addressed the possibility of returning as the host of the Academy Awards after his past experience, which was marked by one of the most talked-about controversies in Oscars history. The comedian, who previously hosted the prestigious ceremony in both 2005 and 2016, shared his thoughts on the matter while attending the Vanity Fair Oscars party on Sunday night. When approached by E! News about whether he would consider taking on the hosting duties once again, Rock gave an open-ended response: "You never know." His words come in the wake of the now infamous 2022 Oscars moment, where actor Will Smith stormed onto the stage and slapped Rock during the live broadcast. The shocking incident unfolded after Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head, referencing the movie G.I. Jane. Pinkett Smith has publicly spoken about her struggles with alopecia, a medical condition that causes hair loss, which made the joke particularly sensitive. The moment became an instant global controversy. Viewers were left stunned as Smith, who had initially laughed at the joke, suddenly walked up to Rock and struck him across the face. As Rock tried to process what had just happened, Smith returned to his seat and yelled, "Keep my wife's name out of your expletive mouth." The uncensored footage quickly went viral, sparking widespread debates on social media, news platforms, and within the entertainment industry. In the aftermath, Will Smith faced significant repercussions. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences issued a public condemnation of his actions and banned him from attending the Oscars for 10 years. Despite this, Smith was allowed to keep his Best Actor Oscar, which he won later that night for his performance in King Richard. Smith later issued an apology to Rock via social media, but the comedian remained largely silent on the matter for months. During his recent conversation at the Oscars after-party, Rock reflected on the incident with a philosophical approach. "This is what I would say: the most miserable people on earth are people that can't forgive. So you never know," he stated. He further elaborated on the idea of forgiveness, adding, "And not just people, you have to forgive yourself sometimes. So hey, you never know." While Rock's remarks didn't confirm any concrete plans to return as an Oscars host, they did suggest that he has moved forward and is open to new possibilities. The comedian's history with the Academy Awards is well documented. In 2005, he brought his signature sharp wit to the hosting role, delivering a monologue filled with humorous yet biting observations about Hollywood. His 2016 hosting stint was even more significant, as it took place during the height of the #OscarsSoWhite controversy. That year, Rock used his platform to address the Academy's lack of diversity, making pointed jokes about the issue while keeping the audience entertained. However, after the 2022 controversy, many speculated that Rock might never return to the Oscars stage. In the months following the slap, he largely avoided discussing the incident in detail, though he made brief references to it in his stand-up routines. Then in March 2023, he addressed it head-on in his Netflix comedy special, Chris Rock: Selective Outrage. In the special, Rock spoke candidly about the moment, criticizing Smith's actions and discussing the broader implications of the altercation. The show was widely watched and further fueled the ongoing discourse about the incident. Despite the drama, Rock has continued to thrive in his career. He remains one of the most respected stand-up comedians in the industry and has taken on various film and television projects. He also recently attended the Vanity Fair Oscars party with his youngest daughter, Zara. In addition to Zara, he shares a 22-year-old daughter, Lola Simone Rock, with his ex-wife, Malik Compton Rock. Meanwhile, Smith has also been working to rebuild his public image. He has kept a relatively low profile since the Oscars slap but has made a few public appearances and continued working on new film projects. He has expressed remorse multiple times, though it remains unclear whether he and Rock have had a private reconciliation. The question of whether Rock will return as an Oscars host remains open-ended. Hosting the Academy Awards is a demanding job that requires a delicate balance of humor, charm, and diplomacy. Given Rock's past success as a host, he would certainly be a strong candidate, but it ultimately depends on whether he feels comfortable stepping back into that role. One thing is certain: if Chris Rock does return to the Oscars stage, it would be one of the most highly anticipated comebacks in the ceremony's history. Until then, fans and industry insiders will have to wait and see what the future holds.